Hello everyone, I'm Mekkah, and I'm finally back here again with this one guy over here. The hell are you doing? Stop
Louise!
I don't see Louise. I don't know what to talk about.
Wait, oh my god, you didn't deploy her? What the fuck?
Alright, fine, I'll deploy Louise, but first we gotta do something else. We gotta promote this girl right here. Oh wait, wrong thing. Need to restart
Didn't
the chapter.
you do it already?
Yeah, I did it for my preps, because I want to promote on screen, but then I like in order to do practice, I would have to re-promote her over and over and over, and it's really annoying. So.
Oh yeah, I totally get what you mean.
So I just do this, and I'm gonna load a save state of my preps. But Farina's stats are just so good. Holy shit! Did you know she has more defense than Heath?
What?
It's ridiculous. Her HP is lower, but the defense is higher. I mean, I think my Heath got like at least 1 or 2 points of level ups on defense. But geez,
wow, 12 defense.
He's so bulky. And Sword, which will not be very useful. All right.
Are you not gonna field her?
Ooh, Louise?
No, Farina.
Oh, yeah, I will field Farina, of course.
Oh, okay. I was starting to wonder there.
Yeah. No, so I'm fielding these people, Hector, Lynn, Eliwood, because they're forced, which is really annoying. And the 3 Pegasus Knights, Hawkeye, Heath, and Canas, and that's it. I can field 5 more, but I'm not gonna field them. Not even.
I see you're treating Hector as Merlinus in this chapter.
Oh yeah, that's because there's a new units that you probably kind of want to talk about.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I do the same. I love like decking out like the 3 lords in this chapter. The only purpose they serve is giving equipment to Pent and Louise.
Pretty much. I mean, if you have one of them trained, I guess I should just talk about the chapter in general. So, is it a defense chapter, or rather survive chapter? You don't have to defend any particular. I know you're impatient. It's in the survive chapter for 11 turns, and nothing really happens. You don't really have to go anywhere besides this hammer in village. And there's no points to defend, like in defense chapters, you just have to survive. But you're forced deploying 3 lords, and all 3 of my lords are absolute garbage and die to just about everything. But thankfully, I'm going to get 2 new units to help defend them. Vida's the boss, but she doesn't move unless you're in range. She's ridiculously strong.
Can you fucking explain Vida in this chapter? Like, can you explain her actions? It's like, hi, Vida.
You mean your lack of actions?
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, okay, she's like, I'm gonna stand here and watch them, and they're like, Vida, why didn't you kill them? Oh, I'm so sorry, give me another, like, what?
She didn't do anything. Yeah, I don't get it.
What?
She doesn't move in Japanese either. It's so freaking
It's so
weird.
dumb. Like, at least it would, you know what? It would have made sense if she started moving on turn 10 or something, right? Would have made it a little bit cool, but no.
Nope.
No.
Just no. Tell us what to do. How about kick everything's ass?
Me. Do me, please.
You want Pen to do you?
I'd be fine with that. That's pretty alright.
Okay, so 2 new units. Oh, gee, I wonder which one we should talk about first. What do you think, Mangs?
Let's save the best for last. Let's talk about Pent.
Okay, so I think we said the exact same thing in your Let's Play of Fire Emblem 7. So here's Pent. He's ridiculous. He's a pre-promote sage. He one-rounds almost every enemy upon joining. He's fast. He's pretty bulky for a sage. And he's just really strong. A stabs, A anima magic, does everything.
Louise.
Louise gives him +3 defense, which is also really good, and like half of everything else, but +3 defense just makes him so bulky. Like 33 HP and 14 defense is just so strong for a guy that's had 1-2 range, kills everything, hits on resistance, has stabs. Like, this is one of the best units ever created, probably, if you don't take availability into account. He's just so strong. No mounts is like the only thing I can like blame him for. Everything else about him is just perfect.
I'd say that Pent is like your second Marcus. Like, Marcus is there to carry up to this part, and now you get Pent to carry you through the rest of the game.
Maybe. I mean, I still think Hawkeye is like also that good. If I'm honest,
probably.
He's been super clutch in every chapter he's been in so far, and even though he doesn't double everything, he's still so strong. And when I do really need him to kill something, he has the Brave Axe. But you're right that Pent can kill things with like generic weapons. Well, you didn't say that, but you said he like character run, so sure.
He carry and he can heal.
Yeah. One thing I do need to note about Pent though is I don't want to kill too much with him, like with anyone, because as he levels up magic, he's going to get weaker, and I think I might need his rescue staff range in some parts of the game, or warp staff range, so the less magic he gets, the better. And I don't remember his growth off the top of my head. I think his magic growth is actually 40%. 30?
30. Yeah,
really?
I think so.
Okay.
I'll check.
I'm gonna check, yeah. I have a growth document anyway. Growth Pent. Where you at? 30%. Okay, that's better than I remember. 40% speed, that was it. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty annoying. 17 is gonna hold up for a while, even if he gets a bit of speed, but you know. whatever. Really, really, really glad to have this unit finally, because my army's been looking a little bit dry on the really good unit front. Okay, so that's all of them, right? We can just play now, right? Yeah.
No, sire.
No, sire. Louise. You want to talk about Louise, Mangs? While I sit here and drink.
Last time we talked about Louise, things got pretty heated. So I've been thinking about a rebuttal to this. Okay. So okay. So you claim that like I degrade Louise because I like focus on her looks when it's actually her personality that makes her special. And I will actually say that.
I don't remember saying this, but go on.
I don't either. It's like 2 years ago, but I feel like I should make a response to this because a lot of people want this. Like I would just like to point out that physical attraction isn't the only reason why I like Louise. In fact, I think I've stated multiple. I know this is completely off topic, but this has been inside me for a while. So people go like, "Oh, Mangs, you like objectify her? Like her personality is great." Yes, I know. That's why I like her. Okay, there are a lot of attractive women in the Fire Emblem fandom. There are a lot of, I'd say maybe some women who are actually more attractive than Louise. The reason why I like Louise is because she's like the model wife, and I find that incredibly endearing. Right? That's why I like her. I like her because she has those personality traits, not just because she's attractive physically. All right? You can calm down now, guys. Now I've told you guys. So yeah, I'm not objectifying her. I think she's a fantastic character, and I actually like the whole of the Reglay family. I love Pent. I like Louise. They're actually two of my favorite Blazing Sword characters. People always think I hate Pent for some reason. I actually don't. I love him. I love the Reglay family. Just because I'm attracted to the wife doesn't mean I hate the husband. Jesus Christ. And the last thing I want to say, people are always like, "Oh, Mangs, how can you like a married girl?" Why would I care if a fictional character is married to a fictional character? Jesus Christ! Oh my God! All right, okay, okay. Anyway, let's talk about her. She's good.
I will say one thing about Louise. I actually like the fact that they made a wife that's like married to someone, but her character is not all about Pent. She has like a personality of her own that she actually has her own. I wouldn't say agenda, but it's more like she has her own thing she likes. She's not completely dependent on Pent to have a personality, which is what I find really cool. She's like her own funny manners. There's one support, I think, with Rebecca where she talks about how she won his heart by shooting a bow or whatever instead of dancing or singing. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
a good statement on what Louise actually is all about, which I find
one of my favorite supports, and also the fact that you don't get many characters like this anymore. Because I mean, it's a cliche at this point, but Fire Emblem has become a dating sim, and an already married couple isn't something we're gonna see in a modern Fire Emblem game because you have to marry everyone, and that's why I really like Pent.
We're never gonna see this again. We're never gonna get another Louise.
No, exactly, and that's why I think like Pent and Louise are such a unique concept because it's like a pre-married couple. Now we've seen pre-married couples before, like Quan and Evelyn, Glade and Selfina, shit like that. It's not like it's a new thing, but I think that it's a really cool concept. But anyway, people probably didn't tune in to watch us talk about concepts, so let's talk about
I might just have to put a timestamp in somewhere.
You just had a lot to say. Not every day you get to talk about it.
I mean, it's not every day your favorite units join the party.
I guess
for Louise as a unit, the first thing I noticed about her is like she's really fast. She has an A rank in bows and a silver bow she can use right away, so that's really cool. She can't really use any other bows without losing that speed, but 17, I think it's the same base speed as Pent actually. It's kind of cute. She doubles most of the things in Fire Emblem 7 because they're kind of slow. Her strength is like on the low side, especially for someone who doesn't really grow strength that much anymore. But she can use high-end bows to make up for it, and you know, if you can do that, you can work around the problem for at least a limited amount of time. That's enough for me, especially since I don't tend to fight very much. In fact, I'm going to use the silver bow a fair bit in this chapter, not really feel bad about it. What else is there to say? Her growths are like 40% strength, 40% speed, so not too high, not too low. She's probably not going to level up too much.
She'll never get slower.
Yeah, I think Louise is kind of low durability, but it's not going to be put to the test very much.
I don't know. I feel like she never dies because her avoidance is just that fucking good. I don't know. Yeah, 28 defense and 9 defense and 28 hit points. It sounds garbage on paper, but I feel like she never gets hit, and her resistance is so good. She can tank mages like it's nothing. And there were 2 places I felt like where I got sort of I've never really found Louise to be a super good unit. I think I've admitted I consider her like 2 stars. But there were two places where she really shined for me personally that I find some good use for her. The first one is Cog of Destiny. She can, with a Brave Bow, if you, of course that won't happen for you because she's not going to gain speed, but if you get like 1 or 2 speed level ups on her and 1 strength level up with the Brave Bow at base, she can like 1 round Valkyries, which is
she
really
won't
good.
need speed for that, shouldn't she? Because like Brave Bow hits twice, so she needs.
Yeah, excuse me. Sorry, I think she needs 1 strength level up if you want it to happen. I'm not exactly sure about the numbers, but and the second is Sands of Time. She is amazing at dealing with the druids there. If you place her at the edge of their spawn range, she can like kill the druids super easily because they almost don't do damage to her. When she's next to Pent, she never dies. And Pent actually can't kill them as well because he has weapon triangle disadvantage against them. So it's actually one of the few things that Pent can't do that Louise can do really well. And I think she one-rounds them with the silver bow.
Yeah, it also helps that she has high luck, so she doesn't get crit by Luna, and Pent also gives her some crit avoid too. And like
that was the other that was the other point I wanted to make. She is one of the few units that you have that can safely engage Luna druids.
Yeah, and she also has like her defense and resistance are like, well, resistance is good, her defense is garbage, but she does also get +3 defense. So if you get her to counter enemies at range, she's actually kind of durable when you need her to. So that's enough talking. Let's play Fire Emblem. And you're actually gonna like my turn 1 strategy because I'm gonna use Louisa right away.
Woohoo!
So I'm gonna give her an Iron Bow. Well, this is at the edge of the range of all these mage dudes over here, and then Hector's gonna come over here and help out a little more. Gonna give him some stuff.
Thanks, Hectorinus.
Yep, Hector useful, and we're gonna barrier Louise.
All right.
Like no damage.
Barrier her against all those hateful comments.
Yeah. Now she has like 18 resistance. No, actually she has 21 because she also gets the Pent support, so it's ridiculous. 22. So that should be enough, right? That should be enough. And everyone else needs to stay out of range here. Hawkeye's gonna go here because I find this bandit kind of annoying. I don't know if I need to kill him per se, but he has nothing better to do right now. I don't want anyone else to be in range of the mages while Louise wrecks them. Heath is going for the Hammer village over here.
Oh yeah, the Hammer.
Yeah, that thing that you didn't get in Path of Radiance. Well,
oh my god, I just realized you can like triangle attack things.
I might just use that at some point.
I mean, why not? Yeah. You don't have to use Florina for it. It just has to be present.
Yeah, it's been a while since I deployed Canas, and as a result, his staff rank has suffered a bit. He's only just gotten to D. He just needed this 1 heal. I've decided that I'm okay with Canas getting some XP in exchange for getting him to C staffs at some point, because I think I might need a C staff user in Cog of Destiny or something with like higher stats than frickin' Sarah. Well, I guess I have Pent and Priscilla, but I might also need Canas. I'm not sure, but I don't think the 1 level it gets him is going to prevent me from doing very much. And then I'm gonna get Canas over there actually with my flyers. I just need to find a safe spot. Let's see. This should do.
There is a shop, I think, where they sell some pretty good items.
Yeah, I really wanted to go here. This sells killer weapons, you're right, but it's in range of Vida, and although there's configurations where you can have Hawkeye distract her and fairly safely, because I think he can survive 2 hits, at least with his normal stats, and be fairly dodgy about it and like tank with an elixir. I honestly don't think it's worth it. I'm gonna get a hammer and staff to repair the killer weapons I have, and like it's just such an elaborate thing, and to get here I would probably have to get a lot of experience in killing other things, so I don't think it's worth it. But I did consider it, but I never really seriously looked into it because I feel like it's not worth it. But
probably not. Probably not.
You can buy killers here. You're right. I can get them for like victory or death if I need them, because I think the shops in the battle preparations might sell them. I'm not sure. And Florina is going to be buddy-buddy with Hawkeye for this chapter. They don't have a support or anything, I'm just keeping them together to chill. And that's turn 1.
Hector ships Hawkeye and Florina confirmed.
Yeah. I have a very specific strategy for this chapter in mind, so if I fuck up, I probably have to reset. There's like some room for improvisation, but I do want to minimize the XP gain. This is one of the reasons I was kind of dreading this chapter. Like, I was pretty sure I could beat it, right? It's not too hard to survive for 11 turns, but I wanted to minimize the XP on my characters, especially on like Pent, so I didn't want to just like the normal strategy is usually just you put everyone together in one place, and then you just kill everything that comes close, and you should be good, right? But
I prefer to put Pent on the gate. I think that's super funny.
Oh yeah, yeah. Does he get 30 avoid? I think it just gets 20, right?
I think it's a 20 avoid gate, but it's still funny.
You can still go in a fort. It's like the same thing. I do that a lot too in like casual play. It gets him a couple level ups even, and then it gets even better. But in my case, I can't really do that. And it's the strategy I didn't want to do, because Pen stats I think are just going to be so important. I want to preserve them for as long as possible. Also, Louise is really good here.
She is.
She's going to be good next turn too. She does a lot of work actually.
The sniper animation might just be one of my favorite GBA animations. It's just so satisfying to watch them like string the bow and like boom.
Okay, so Heath gets this village before I forget. I think I want Silverlands. Actually, I didn't test this very much. I'm gonna go with the Silverlands. Doesn't matter a whole lot. It's just about like.
Ursula.
Yeah, I don't know why Ursula gives you a hammer, but there's that. I think she's like, I don't want to fight, just show me up, and then she just helps you. It's like, what? Okay.
I always feel like Ursula is such a underutilized character in Fire Emblem 7. She's just kind of there, you know?
Yep, it goes for a lot.
She's like, hi, I'm Ursula. Here's the hammer. Now I die. Okay.
Okay. Louise gonna do some more work. I want to get rid of the sage, so I'm gonna have her bait him over. And Pent wants to be in range of her, but not the sage. So actually, I think that means he goes there. Yeah, that should about work. I'm not 100% sure I did the right spot, but it should
Stay
work
beside me, Louise!
Yeah, not exactly though. So I don't, like, if Pent is in range of the sage, I think the sage goes for him, because Louise's resistance is just insane at this point. It's so high.
Yeah, I think they target units they can deal damage to, but they don't care about counterattack damage, if I remember correctly.
I do care very much about counterattacks, but the sage gets countered either way, because he's 2 range of Louise. The shaman is going to attack her at 1 range though, but that's going to be fine. I'm just being very careful. This is one of the chapters where I really wish I could mark enemies, like in the DS games, where you're like, oh yeah, this is where the wyverns can go. Because I've had some spots where I just move and it would have been like, oh, he's in range. Oops, fuck. But that's one of the reasons I brought the Pegasus over here. Is if I accidentally make a mistake, I can just rescue drop them out of the way. It doesn't matter a whole lot where they move. I'm just kind of anal about getting the most out of their turns. But this works just fine. Actually, Knas is more important to move full move here, but it's too late now, is it? Or actually, I can see a spot for him, I think.
I thought you were gonna rescue him over the mountains.
Who? Knas?
Yeah?
I did, already did. But I'm gonna rescue him again, I think. I'm just gonna
Oh, my bad.
I'm just gonna drop him again. Like, whatever. It doesn't make a difference. As long as I'm not in range of the shaman, it doesn't matter where he goes.
Your Uber Pegasus Knight has arrived.
Yeah, exactly. And then we're gonna lure this brigand next. And Florina's gonna stay very close again. Let's see where. Does it matter where she goes? No, not really. Just don't be a range.
Oh, there's a brigand under. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I've done this a couple times already. Okay, so let's talk about Myrnis. He starts on a forest in this chapter, and that's ridiculous. Now he has like ridiculous avoid, so he's gonna hold up a bunch of enemies, hopefully for a long time.
You know, Merlinus is actually one of your best dodgers.
Yeah, the funny thing I also want to mention about Merlinus is normally, I think this is the chapter where Merlinus promotes if you deploy him in every chapter and you go to all the guidance and everything. But I skipped a bunch of guidance and I think he also died a couple times. So my Merlinus is like level 14, so he won't be promoting for a while. I wonder if he's even going to promote before the end of the game. I would like to have a moving wagon, but I don't think I'm going to be able to have one.
It would be funny because I think you can do some funny things with that.
Look at that. Pent is like, he takes 6 damage. I think his HP is like 33, so he gets 7 round KO'd by freaking Wyvern Knight. So 6 round KO'd, my bad.
It is next to Louise, but yeah, it's still pretty ridiculous.
I mean, that's, I consider that part of his defense most of the time. I mean, there's going to be chapters where there's no space for Louise, unfortunately, unlike a your PME or a your Let's Play, but
there's always space for Louise.
I mean, there might be. I mean, she's pretty good overall. I'll probably deploy her in like Cog of Destiny for one.
I mean, considering what the mode you're playing on, I really wonder in what chapters you wouldn't deploy her, if I'm gonna be complete. I mean, maybe in like, I mean, you're gonna get some good units coming.
Hector's first chapter, probably not.
Well, okay, fine. That's a special one. But
yeah, probably.
I mean, like you're gonna get a lot of good units soon. You're gonna get like Harkin and shit. You're gonna get who else? Actually, are you gonna get that many units from now on? You don't get that many. You don't get that many units in Fire Emblem 7's endgame, actually.
Okay, this is the most RNG part of the chapter. I need to kill this Luna Shaman, and because Pent and Louise are occupied with these Wyvern Riders, I have to use either like Hawkeye or Farna for it. But Hawkeye, I want him to kill this this Wyvern dude right here, because next turn I don't really have time to kill this guy. So I like this guy has Luna, right, and he has 15 magic, so he kills everything with 45 HP or less if he crits. So I think the best odds for me are to use the Killer Lance with Farna. And that way, hopefully she won't get crit, but no guarantees.
There's always gonna be at least one Luna crit.
Please. Oh, good. Thankfully.
Luna Tombs are the worst in Fire Emblem 7. Literally the worst.
Yeah, I agree. Like the shaman is kind of whatever, but the druid is like, oh god. That's another thing Louise can do, is like either brave bow them or like longbow them or something. It's so cool.
Even against a Hector Hard Mode late game Lunar Druid, if she's in range of Pent, I think at base she has 0% crit.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because that Pent avoid, that Ice Affinity gives so much crit avoid.
Yeah.
And I think Light Affinity also gives crit avoid, so it's like a double crit avoid.
Light is attack, defense, crits, and hits, so no defense or no crit avoid, but pretty good. Let's see, how does this work again? Okay, I remember. I think. Yeah, so I don't want Louise to be in range of these guys, so she can't go here. She has to go in the forest, so she goes like right here. So
yeah, you're right. Light doesn't give crit avoid, but Pent gives Louise 7.5% crit avoid, which in addition to her 16 base lock, it's like. Yeah, enemies are gonna need like to have 25% plus crit against Louise to crit her. Yeah. That might happen with like killing weapons guys, but there's so few killer weapon enemies in Fire Emblem 7. I think it's like a handful.
Yeah. So I have a choice between like the Brave Bow and the Silver Bow. I feel like the Brave Bow is gonna be more useful later on, and I can use it with Wrath, whereas Wrath isn't as good with the Silver Bow as Louise is because he's slower. By
the time you use the Silver Bow, there's surely gonna be another one. I mean, you can buy them soon.
Can I buy them soon? I actually, you can buy them in Cog Destiny, you're right. Let's see. I think normally I have Pent attack this guy up close for some reason.
Because you want to pull one of the Wyverns?
Yeah, but I don't desperately need to pull these Wyverns. I thought it was to pull this Wyvern, so I'm kind of confused. Maybe my positioning is slightly different than usual. But it doesn't matter a whole lot, I think.
He can't. He won't die.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I'm gonna move him full just in case something goes wrong. He should be fine. If he dies here, so be it.
Look at Pent's crit rate with a Thunder Tome.
It's insane. It's like
22%. I mean, it helps that no enemies in FE7 have luck.
Yeah.
But fucking hell, it's like a crit. It's like a killing tome.
Yeah, Louise gives like half crit, so like 7 something, 7.5 technically.
Yeah, I think the Thunder Tome has like base 5 or 10 crit on it. I can't remember.
Yeah, something like that. 5 crit, yeah. It's just Pent's skill is also really good at 21.
Yeah, it's got 21 skill. He's like a fucking sword master.
That's amazing. Let's see. So you go like right here or something. Well, she can go as far up as possible actually. That's good. So right here. I mean, as far as possible without being in range of these Wyverns. And then she doesn't really matter yet, so we go here. Smoke, I think, usually likes to attack a Lord if he has the option. Miss.
Merlinus is gonna be so good this chapter.
The Nomads all have steel bows, so they're not very accurate. I think they had like 30 hit on him. He can die in like a couple turns, but he can also last for the entire chapter. I've seen both happen.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I don't exactly remember why, but I think I Ninen's graced Merlinus once on this chapter. I don't remember exactly the context. I just remember Ninen's gracing him and rescue dropping Ninian away.
I don't remember that actually. I don't remember that.
It wasn't in our playthrough.
Oh,
it was in one of my. But speaking of which, you have not fielded Ninian.
Yeah, you're right. I've experimented with fielding Ninian. Well, you're gonna see. But basically, I wanted the minimum amount of units possible. There's a reason I'm doing all this. Of course, there's always a reason.
I guess if you don't, you don't really need her because it's a defense chapter and you don't really need to like get the extra move.
I don't need to get extra kills, no. Like I thought the extra movement would have been helpful for one purpose. Like you're gonna find out what my strat is. I think this upcoming turn. There's someone else sort of playing alongside me. He's a little ahead of me actually. I think his name is like Luke Hertzen. He's in my my channel on your Discord.
Oh my God, Luke Hertzen. Yeah, he is one of my oldest watchers.
Oh, cool.
But at some point, I think I blocked him. I don't remember why.
Oh, fuck, Merlinus, no.
Oh shit. Okay. I don't remember why. I think he got a bit toxic at some point.
Oh, wait.
But this is a long time ago. I remember Ray, aka Mission Knight 404, he also blocked him. But this is like, I think like 4 or 5 years ago, so maybe he was just immature back then or something. But yeah, I remember I remember Luke Hudson because alongside Mr. Antonin, he was one of the first people who started commenting on my Binding Blade Let's Play like 6 years ago. So he's like one of my oldest fans.
That's cute.
Yeah, you never forget your first commenters. Like that's always like back in the day when I was 69. Back in the day.
I don't know why that one in particular is so funny.
Back in the day, like I remember waking up and going like, "Wow, 3 comments!" Woo! You know, and you read all of them and you respond to all of them and you go like, "Wow." 3 comments, 50 views. Woohoo!
15 views, yay!
You know, it's like, oh my god,
times.
humble beginnings.
Okay, so next turn there is a wyvern spawning here, and I can't really prevent that without like some kind of elaborate rescue job, and I can't really rescue job most of these people in range of the wyverns. So I'm trying to decide how many wyverns I want Pent to be in range of, because I actually prefer wyverns to be alive right here. So I don't really want to kill too many of them. They're like a protected species, I guess. Let's see. I'm gonna heal Pent, I think. You know, it doesn't really need healing, but it's just nice to get EXP on Canas. And I can heal my other injured unit, I think Farna. Or Farna is injured because of Luna. I can do that next turn.
really... Jesus, now my voice is so cracked up.
Yeah. I'm not all better, by the way. But
I like Pent and Canas' support. It's great.
Yeah, it is one of the better supports in FE7 for sure. Let me see. So this wyvern here that's going to spawn is going to be in the way. I want Pent to be in the corner next turn. And this wyvern is going to get in the way. I want to kill him with Louise. So I don't want Pent to be in a spot where he blocks Louise. Because Louise can only attack him from here. So I want Pent to be here, I think. That seems good. Yeah.
Stay beside me, Louise.
Stay in range of Louise. It's actually Louise keeping Pent alive here, not the reverse.
I mean, that's how you usually use her, because it's not like Louise sees a lot of enemy phase action.
Exactly.
You place her 3 spaces away from Pent, and you let Pent deal with a million enemies.
Sure. Okay,
She's like a cheerleader standing on the sidelines going like, yay.
Exactly. Okay. I'm gonna get Hector with Heath. Because that way, it's easy to remember that the mill guy is carrying the heavy mill, if that makes sense. And then Flurina and Fiora is both lighter than Heath, so they carry the lighter people. I don't know why, I just need to kind of memorize who has who for a little bit.
Does it matter?
Yeah, kind of. So the strat that I'm using is inspired by a screenshot that I saw Luke Hurson post when he played this chapter.
Ah.
That I think is going to minimize my XP gain. But for now, Pent has to get a bit of the XP to get these wyverns out of the way. Not because these wyverns need to be out of the way, but because the spot he's required to be in gets him attacked by wyverns. It's weird.
I mean, you gotta kill these guys. I don't think you have a choice, do you?
These guys, yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. I have to kill these guys specifically. But maybe not for the reason you think, but we'll see. Like, do you have an idea of what I'm about to do?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
You're about to die. Scream if you must.
Yeah, 4 minutes. That's a highlight for sure. I'm definitely going to make a highlight reel of this playthrough, and I made a list of memorable moments, but if you have any ideas of what you want in there, then let me know in the comments.
Sure.
Okay. Or let me know. Okay, so this guy is going to die to Louise. And she's out of range of wyvern still, so that's good.
Will the iron bow not kill him?
No, the arrow bow is short. I actually wish I bought a steel bow in like 4 fanged offense to do this. But whatever.
Yeah, the iron bow is so try. What's it with this might, like 6 or 7?
Yeah, it's like double might for FE7. It's kind of annoying.
So bad.
So bad. Okay. I don't remember if I usually kill this wyvern or not. I think I do, but I don't think I need to. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna murder him. No, I don't need to. I don't need to. Okay, so I think everything works out all right. Okay, so she's gonna go here. Get to Hawkeye. Trade away his weapons.
Okay, I think I might start to know what you're planning to do.
Okay, now we're gonna go here. And then let's see.
Hawkeye being able to move in mountains is super useful.
For sure.
40 defense and 40 avoid 3 defense is so insane.
Hector's the least flexible, so I'm gonna give him to my man Hawkeye over here. He can just move here, doesn't matter much. And then Farna can go here. Just give away her thing. Let's see.
Thinking emoji.
For sure. Like, this is an important turn. If I mess this up, I have to restart, so that's why.
No, I get it. You're gonna make like a Trump-like wall here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mountainous wall. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best wall you have ever seen. Like, nobody makes walls like I do.
I know, right? It's great. What's this gonna cost, by the way?
It's just a bunch of Mexicans. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Nobody cares.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So Farna's gonna go here, and then Farna's gonna go here. I mean, Fiora is gonna go up. So you go here. No need to kill the guy. I think. You go here. Give away. to Pent, because he's not gonna get attacked. Trade away your shit to, I don't know, Lin. That's good. And then Farna is gonna go here. And yeah, that's good. Trade away your stuff. And then Kanas is gonna take Ellie off her hands and heal her. And now we should be good.
This is some meta shit right here.
I know, right? Handing off, passing lords over like your Dutch blunts or whatever that line was.
Yeah.
Okay. None of these wyverns brought javelins, so that's why everyone who's in the back row is basically safe.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So the reason that I'm the reason why I'm hesitant to kill the wyverns that are gonna like ravage my guys right now is I want them to surround me so that once Merlinus dies and the ranged enemies come towards me, they cannot attack my backline because there's a lot of flyers in here. So if the nomads can reach those, it's gonna be bad news. So that's why I want the wyverns to surround me so that they have less options to attack me from.
Hawkeye's unarmed dodge animation is the best thing I've ever seen.
Does he have an animation? I barely see him move.
He slightly flexes his shoulder muscles.
Yeah. He's like, whatever, wyverns. Been here, done that.
Yeah. While carrying a fucking Pegasus Knight on his back.
Yep. Well, not a Pegasus Knight, right? It's like
Oh, who is he carrying?
It's Hector. He's actually carrying Hector, not carrying.
Oh, that's actually more impressive.
No.
Aye.
This is one of the earliest Merlin's deaths I've ever seen, so still some improvisation here. There's still things that can go wrong. For sure. Okay, you're
Can't
carrying...
Louise deal with the nomads though?
Yeah, she can deal, which is one of the reasons I have her over here, actually. It's because she's fairly good at that.
Put her in a forest and she can, like, fuck them up.
Oh, I'm not gonna move anywhere. I'm gonna stay here for the rest of the chapter.
Alright.
Let's see. So, Kanas wants to heal every turn. I don't want to heal with Pent unless I have to. I'd rather use a vulnerary than heal with Pent, I
You
think.
probably have to.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, probably. But these guys are actually, like, Fiora gets 2 hit KO'd. Heath gets, like, 4 hit KO'd. It's ridiculous. Farna also gets, like, 4 hit KO'd. So they're more tanky than you might think. I want to give away Hawkeye, Hector to Florina. Because Florina gave away her target last turn, but now she can just take Hector off his hands and no longer gets doubled. So he's even more durable than before now.
Does he really need it, though?
Not very much, but it helps, because like if he gets doubled, he can take like 10 damage in a turn. Now he can only take 5, and his avoid is so much better. So I prefer it this way. I'm like, theoretically there's a chance that Farna and Heath dodge for the rest of the chapter. They only face 1 enemy per turn, so there's no reason to heal them prematurely. So I'm not gonna heal at all besides this right here. Because Fiora gets 2 hit KO'd, so she needs healing.
I mean, you want to build Kanas' staff rank, don't you?
Exactly. So that's the only reason that I'm healing here. Because I could also just use a vulnerary. He's gonna level, he's gonna level up once in this chapter, but that's about it.
Do you get more staff experience from Mend?
Yeah, you get, I think, 3 for Mend and 2 for heal.
Right.
Not a huge difference, but I don't have very long until Pocket Destiny, so.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'd be more worried about Battle Before Dawn if I was you.
Yeah, but there's not much I can do about Battle Before Dawn anymore, and like I don't see a need to have C stabs on Kanas for Battle Before Dawn, if that's what you mean. Like,
I guess not.
Like, Battle Before Dawn is a problem, sure, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it right now besides beating this chapter with minimal XP gain.
The worst, I mean, Battle for Dawn is mostly soloed by Jafar anyway, isn't it? So
it depends on how I tackle it. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it. I mean, Luke has beaten it, so I know it's possible.
Yeah, if Jafar does what you want him to.
Yeah, exactly. That's
the question is, are you gonna do the Gaiden? The Water Temple?
Don't think so, because the only real benefit is like a speed wing. But
yeah,
you probably gain more speed in that chapter by beating it than you gain with the speed wing, if that makes sense. I lose more speed by playing.
Yeah, so you don't really need to, but you definitely want to talk to Jafar though, because you want a Jafar.
Yeah, I could just refuse the Gaiden as always. Okay,
yeah.
So only Fiora needs healing again, but next turn a bunch of people might need healing. So what I actually need to do, and what I should have done a little bit earlier, is get Kanas' heal over the Pens, because that gives him less XP. I only has to heal because he needed 1 heal to get the D staffs to use the Mens, right? So
Right.
So just gonna make sure Pens can have the heal.
You need to heal. You need to heal Heath.
No, Heath is fine, right? Let's see, 20. Oh, I do need to heal Heath. You're right. Okay, well, I guess this is a good opportunity then. Let's see. I could just vulnerary him, but honestly, if I heal Heath once, it like covers him for several turns, so I'd rather do this. So give me your men to get a heal.
Still tops him off because he's pent.
Yeah, Pent is ridiculous as always. Yeah, he did need healing, you're right. I need to be very careful with that. Let's see. I'm gonna put this on solo because I only really want Louise's animation. I think everyone else is like whatever, but I won't.
I'm fine with this.
I'm fine with this. I guess I also don't need Kanasa's animation because all he does is heal anyway. Like basically just Louise, because all these other guys don't really see combat.
I'm kind of surprised they aren't attacking her, but I guess they feel they can do more damage to these other guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe these guys weren't in range last turn. I don't know. I think Fiora gets 2 KO'd, so I understand them attacking her because all these people are disarmed. And well, I think Louise probably has roughly the same durability as Farna.
I really don't know.
But I don't know why they would attack Hawkeye. The Wyvern AI in this chapter is pretty weird. You can see the guys in the middle are just not moving towards me at all, even though they could get much closer.
Like this guy goes for Louise, I guess, but that's because he doesn't have any other targets to go for.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
For some
but the rest
reason,
was like
they do not prioritize Louise at all.
Yeah, I've seen this passive AI in like Fire Emblem 7 before. Like the guys on the right, for example, look at those. They're what the fuck? What are they doing?
They have like a Wyvern gathering, you know, up there. It's like Wyvern meet up. Woo woo! Bring your Wyvern! Yeah.
So you can see that if there weren't Wyverns in front of Hawkeye, for example, right here, then Fiora would be in range. In fact, if this guy moves away for some reason, I'm going to be in trouble, but I've never seen it happen, so I'm going to risk it.
The only thing he could do is he could move and attack Louise from the south. They do that sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I'm paranoid about, but, you know, I'm probably just going to risk it because I've never seen it happen. I'm going to be her to full, though, so that she still has, like, a chance of survival. Okay, so we'll heal...
Yeah, I think, honestly, if that guy... I don't know what kind of weapon that guy has, but if he has an arm bow, then I think she survives.
I think they're all steel bows.
Oof.
Oh, well.
Oof. Well, he's pretty much a heal bot at this point.
Yeah, it's not as significant anymore. Like, there was a time where Kana saw combat, but it was like 5 chapters back. Heath is fine, so it's just far, and I'll just heal her with Pence. I don't want to Florina down there.
How are you gonna solve this?
I guess it's gonna have to be a vulnerary then, and just pray. In hindsight,
yeah, because you can't swap Florina and Pence positioning right here.
Not really, no. No,
what you can do is you can move Pen down and you can move Florina 1 space up, so you don't have to worry about this again.
Yeah, I actually like that.
You might have... Nah, you don't need to heal Louise.
No, Louise is even damaged, so I definitely
right.
Louise. Yeah, this is okay.
Just remember to pop a vulnerary on Florina.
I brought a bunch of vulneraries. I'm glad I bought like 5 vulneraries and 4 Fanged Dolphins. Always useful for something.
I mean, they're the best source of healing you have because they give you no experience. So.
Well, in the end, the XP from healing has never been really significant in this playthrough. It's actually helped me more than it's hurt me because of the Kenneth chapter, which is next chapter, by the way.
Oh, right.
So, but with Priscilla like 7 levels in, I don't think I have to worry about it anymore. Okay, please don't be stupid. I know all 1-range enemies move before 2-range enemies, so okay, good. He stays where he does. Hopefully, just 1 enemy goes in front of Louise, and I can stop worrying about this. Like, there's a Wyvern right there. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, he's gonna prevent that from happening now.
So that's why I didn't want to kill many Wyverns.
But honestly, sometimes I swear I see Wyverns like go 1 space down to the left and attack you from just another position. That happens.
Yeah, there's a lot of specific things that make enemies move the way they do. They sometimes want to stay out of range. I didn't disarm Louise because I think I prefer these guys dead, honestly, because they will keep attacking me every single turn, so it's kind of annoying. And not just annoying, but it increases your chances of death overall, I think. I'm not sure if she can die. In fact, actually, maybe if I disarm her now...
I think maybe you should, because she's gonna get a lot of unnecessary experience.
Yeah, not just experience, but like a lot of attacks this turn too. Like it's gonna be.
She's gonna take more attacks if you keep a weapon on her.
Yeah, let's see. So
she's
12, so she takes 9 from this guy, 9 from this guy. That's down to 10, and then the steelbow guy, for example. Yeah, she has a chance of death, but doesn't she have it every turn from here on out? If I do that, because she has.
Yeah, I just disarm her.
No, like if I disarm her, she's gonna get attacked by 2 Wyverns and 2 Nomads every single turn from here on out, and that means that she takes.
Oh, you want to kill those Nomads and get rid of the chance of death?
Yeah, because this guy has 20 attacks, so he does 11.
You're also gonna get a steel bow if you kill him, so that's kind of nice.
Really? Nah, that sounds like an enable mode thing. I think he just.
Oh, I thought it was glowing. I guess it's just bad quality screen share.
She does face like extra attacks this turn though if I don't disarm her.
Her avoidance is super good. Like, I think those nomads probably have like a 20-30% chance of hitting her. I think she's fine.
90 hits. Yeah, like 30% chance to hit her. I'm just gonna risk it for this turn because, like, if she faces 4 attacks every turn from here on out, there's only 3 turns left. So it's not that many turns.
You're weighing the possibilities of taking one risky enemy phase for the cost of taking no risky enemy faces from next turn.
You keep saying no risky, but 4 attacks can kill her. In fact, I think 3 attacks can kill her.
No, I am agreeing with you. You either face a small chance of death for the next 3 turns, or you face a big chance of death this turn and no chances after that.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big chance of death, but I think it's a
bigger.
Possible, yeah,
bigger. Because now you'll take 3 nomads plus 2 wyverns, which is a bigger chance of death than 2 nomads and 2 wyverns. But if you don't do that, you'll take that for the next 3 turns.
Funnily enough, I think she has just enough attack and tooth kill with the iron bow, which is really cool. Just trying to think, should I heal? Yeah, I should definitely heal something this turn. I guess I'll heal just one of these dudes.
Yeah. And then he can heal Heath next turn after that.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I don't move forward now. I don't think it matters. Yeah, whatever.
I'd maybe move her 1 up in preparation of having Canas heal Heath, but it doesn't matter. You can do it next turn.
Yeah, exactly. Just trying to not to get into the same situation as last time, but I don't think it really matters at this point. So,
hey, Mekkah, you know what turn it is now?
9/11. Never 5 get.
I'm going to hell.
Come on, Louise.
Better not get my waifu killed. Did I ever lose Louise in our playthrough? I don't think I did.
Probably. Ow! Stop it.
Oh, that's not good.
Nope. That's bad.
That's really bad.
Okay, good.
That's better. I
don't think it's safe yet, but it is good.
I think she takes 2 steel bows.
I think she does. So what she's gonna face, I think maybe 1 shaman and 3 nomads this turn. So it's not over.
Does she have any of the? Oh no. This should be fine.
This is almost irrelevant, honestly, because it's 5 damage. Well, I could put her in range of 2 nomads. But like, there was a 23 chance. That was never.
If she takes 7 damage from an iron lance from a wyvern, I can't imagine she takes more than. Nah,
oh, she takes dick for damage.
Wow.
What the hell? I guess I didn't factor in her for sport or something. She takes nothing.
She can take fucking 4 steel bows. Wow.
Yeah, and she's gonna level up off of this, I think.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, there is some damage variation. Nice.
I'm okay with this. That's XP overall.
Yeah, it is actually. Okay. Oh, this guy dealt 8, so there's some variation on these guys.
Yep. Alright, so it's just 1 shaman left. 99. Oh, she's gonna level up no matter what, because 1 EXP is what you get for not doing any damage.
But you're safe now.
Yeah.
I would disarm her now if I were you.
Just, yeah, I don't think Iron Lance plus Flux kills her.
No.
Let's see.
Not at all.
5, like, I don't know.
You're fine. Just disarm her.
Disarm and heal her, right? That's what you mean.
Yeah.
Alright, so be it. Give me all your shit. Louise, give me all your shit.
Put these items beside me, Louise.
Okay, and we'll heal Heath, because he needs it pretty desperately. And Fire now safe for the rest of the chapter. She doesn't die, I think, ever. And Fiora dodged, so good stuff.
Woohoo!
Good shit.
Yeah, you pretty much got this now.
Can always go wrong in some way, but I think we got this.
Famous last words.
Look at these wyverns. What the hell are you doing?
They're wyvern meetup. Woo! Bring your wyvern.
Oh,
Look at my wyvern. I have a wyvern. You have a wyvern.
You have a wyvern. Everyone has a wyvern with an iron lance.
Vida's like, what the fuck are you doing? And they're like, Vida, what are you doing?
They're just following her. I never seen this.
Wait a minute. Does she have a different dodge animation?
I think she just. Ouch! Ouch!
Oh,
ouch.
That sucks. Yeah, I have never seen this because I never disarm Louise.
I think it's just her dodging without a bow, like her same animation.
I guess it's
just. It just looks very different because the bow is such a huge part. It's like super huge compared to her. She's like as tall as the bow.
Does she not have a slightly? No, I guess she doesn't.
Her bow is huge when she holds it. It's the huge pink thing.
Yeah. Her bow, like guy that drew Louise, he commented on that, like how fucking ridiculously big her bow is.
Yeah.
Like it's absolutely ludicrous. Like I understand what Will meant when he says that a ballista is just a small bow or something, a big bow, because he's basically walking around with a ballista.
Alright, everyone is healthy, and Canas, like, he got to D this chapter. Now look at how far along he is. Defense chapters in FE7 are ridiculous for staff rank.
Yeah, they
This is
are.
why you can get, like, in an LTC, you can just get someone like Canas or Urk to 8 rank staffs, and it doesn't matter. I am safe, right? I am absolutely safe. Yeah, okay. Let's go, Louise. Louise the defending monster.
I know, right? She's the protective, loving mother. What the?
Yeah.
They're like doing a vibrant for me. Like,
Yeah.
have you seen like those synchronized swimmers?
Yeah.
They're doing that over the Burn Mountains. They're like flying in patterns, like doing a dance. Like, well, look at us. What the fuck is wrong with them? Like, I want to see how this. Can you like decode this map to see how they program the AI? Because this is like so fucking weird.
I can tell some AI patterns in Nightmare, but I'm pretty sure they don't have the random movement AI, so I can't really tell what they do. I think part of it is like they just don't see anyone that they can get to attack, but it's still like it puzzles me. If you notice, tell me.
Yes. Yeah. Point it out in the comment section. There's got to be someone who knows.
I've had it with being pushed here and there.
No one is pushing you, Vida! You've been standing on your own for 11 turns!
I guess that worked out.
Christ. Can someone explain how fucking mongoloid Vida is in this chapter? Like, it pisses me off so much. I guess that worked out.
They talk a lot about like gameplay and story integration. This is the opposite of it.
Yeah, and this is where Linda's tracks flying
Oh
units.
yeah, because this has to be relevant, right? Okay.
Yeah, she's like, hi, I'm still here.
I'm still here. Alright. Oh, I'm dying. What should I do?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Thanks, guys. Bye.